today we're going to talk about two ways that we get energy. We as in living things, plants, animals, bacteria, things like that. There are two processes, photosynthesis and cellular respiration, and we will go through kind of like a compare and contrast between both of them. So make sure as we go through each of the topics or each of the questions, you fill out both the columns for photosynthesis and for cellular respiration. Okay, so first thing, who? We're kind of going to go over like the who, what, when, where type thing. So the first one we have is who. Who carries out this process? So photosynthesis is carried out by plants, some bacteria, and algae. And cellular respiration is carried out by all living things, no matter what they are. This also includes plants. Plants also carry out cellular respiration, but photosynthesis, in this case, is only carried out by plants, bacteria, and algae. That's it. Next one we have is, what is it? What are these two processes that we're talking about? Well, photosynthesis is the process of making sugar from the sun with the help of the sun, and cellular respiration is turning sugar into energy that the cells can use. So when does it happen? When does photosynthesis and cellular respiration take place? Well, you know that plants need sunlight to carry out photosynthesis. That's why their guard cells make sure that the stoma is closed at night, because there's no point in keeping them open. But if I get hungry today, I can eat whatever I want. If I get hungry at 3 in the morning, I can definitely eat then too. So that's kind of the idea, that plants can only carry out photosynthesis when there's light present, but cellular respiration can be carried out all the time. So what parts are involved? What structures are helpful in that? For photosynthesis, chloroplast and chlorophyll are helpful, and for cellular respiration, mitochondria and inner membrane are important. So chlorophyll is found in the chloroplast, and it's just saying that the inner membrane of the mitochondria is helpful for cellular respiration. Next one we have is, what do we need to carry out each process? Well, for photosynthesis, you already knew that you needed sunlight. You also need carbon dioxide, and you need water. For cellular respiration, you need glucose, which is sugar, and oxygen. Which brings us to, what do you do when you have these reactants and supplies? What do you make? So for photosynthesis, you end up making sugar, which is glucose, and oxygen. And then for cellular respiration, you end up making carbon dioxide, water, and ATP. We're going to go over the definition of ATP in a little bit, so just watch out for that. ATP is just a form of energy that our body can use. So this is the equation. They're both equations for both the processes. For photosynthesis, you end up using carbon dioxide, water, to make glucose and oxygen. For cellular respiration, you end up using glucose and oxygen to make carbon dioxide, water, and ATP. 3 things made. Make sure you've written the equations down. I'll come back to you if you guys don't finish. The last thing is, is light needed or not? Well, you know that for photosynthesis, you definitely need light. For cellular respiration, you do not need light. If I get hungry and if I feel like eating, I can definitely grab a snack and eat. I don't need sunlight to just get my body energy. And the last word, like I said, I would come back to is ATP. ATP is a molecule that stores energy so your body can use it. It's created during cellular respiration from the energy in the glucose molecules. That's all we have for today.